I should get shoulder pads, like not football ones, but you guys remember? You do. In the 80s when the girls had shoulder pads?
Milli Vanilli had some great shoulder pads.
Milli Vanilli. Don't blame it on the rain. Was that them? Milli Vanilli? I think it was. Hi everyone, it's Brian with Michigan Creative. Today I'm not talking about marketing, believe it or not. I'm going to talk to you about business. You know, we've been doing this for almost 10 years now, and so we've learned a lot about running a business. Remember, I wasn't a business owner before this. I was a high school and college educator, didn't know a thing about running business, and still don't today. But we are working on some sort of book or at least some sort of idea of how to run a business, but we're going to call it How Not to Run a Business, because there's a lot of things that we did early on, and I don't know. I think people say, if I would have known then, I would have done it differently, but it got us to where we are today. But I know 3 things that I would tell you right now if you're a small business owner or if you're thinking about starting a business that I would do from day one. And number 1 is to think about sales. Sales, 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 and how are you going to get money? And it sounds a little bit like, oh, what about culture and people and all that stuff? And that's what we did. We really focused on culture and I'm going to have a great time here. But you know what? You could have the best culture in the world, and if you don't have sales coming in the door, it doesn't matter. So we didn't focus on sales right away. It kind of just came. And we still get a lot of stuff that just comes. But to really grow, and with a staff of 10, we got to consistently be focusing on sales every single day, every hour of the day. And that's with outsourcing sales, with digital marketing, and with me doing sales as well. So you need to know where you're going to get your customers from and how you're going to get them every single day. So that's it, sales. Number 2, related to this too, finances. Get a good accountant right away, day one, and pay them. And it's going to cost you a little bit of money, but it's going to save you a lot of headache and a lot of money later on. Get your finances in order right away and make decisions based on not a gut feeling of what you think will come, but based on numbers and what you have available now and what you may have available in the future. But get a good accountant. We've been through several accounting firms and several accountants, and I was doing it for a while, which was a huge mistake. Get a good accounting team and pay them well to keep your books and to keep you on track and to really help you figure out how you're pricing things. No idea. We just kind of put pricing just to things because we thought they sounded good. So get a really good accountant. And then lastly, process. As a creative person and a lot of entrepreneurs, process is like a dirty word, right? Like we don't need process, we'll just figure it all out and it'll happen. But now I think, especially over the last year, we have a process for just about everything that happens here. What happens when a customer needs a video? What happens when they sign the contract? What happens after the shoot? So there's steps and processes to everything that we do. And I think the best thing about them is that if something happens that doesn't work quite right and we have a process, we can figure out what step got missed or what step doesn't work and we can change it. But without a process, you don't know what went wrong. And that was what was happening early on with our web. It was taking us a long time to get web content, the text from clients. So it was really holding up our process of how long it takes to get a website done. And we finally figured out that we thought we just kept waiting on them to get it done, but the customer's not going to do that. They don't have time to get content around, and they frankly may not know how. That's the last thing they want to do. And so now we just do it for them, and we put that in our pricing, and that changed everything. Get your processes in place. 3 things. 1, sales. Where are you going to make your money and how are you going to make your money every single day? 2, accounting. Get your finances perfectly clear, look at them all the time and get somebody you trust and a firm that can work on them. And then lastly, process. Process is going to help drive everything that you do. Process sounds bad because it sounds like it has to stay the same, but it doesn't. So work on those 3 things and then give me a call and let me know how it goes. And again, if you need anything here, business related or marketing related, we'd love to talk to you.